Amanda Saladin here from Love Life Yarn, and today we're going to be crocheting this simple cluster stitch blanket. This blanket uses single crochet 2 together and chains and nothing else. Well, okay, there's a couple of regular single crochet at the end here, but if you can single crochet and you can chain, you can make this blanket. Now the color work is all done by the yarn, which is a gradient yarn, so there's no color changes and the yarn does all the work for you, so it's super simple. So I'm going to walk you through each step and we'll make this blanket together. So are you ready? Let's get started. Materials you need for this project include Mandala gradient yarn. Now this pattern is written for 11 sizes on the blog, so check that for the number of skeins that you're going to need for your size. A 7mm crochet hook. This one is from Prim, and I found some people can't find the 7mm, but this brand has one of those, and I just like it with this yarn. You also need a yarn needle and some scissors. To begin, you'll need to chain any even number. Like I mentioned, the pattern is written for 11 different sizes on the blog, so I'm just going to do a small sample here, and I have a chain, so any even number will work. Now I like to crochet into the back bumps here. So in the second chain from the hook and the third, we're going to work these two right here. You insert your hook, yarn over and draw up a loop, and then insert into the next chain, yarn over and draw up a loop. You now have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and draw through 3. That's a single crochet 2 together. Chain 1, and we're going to repeat. So use the next 2 chains to single crochet 2 together. So draw up a loop in each of those 2 chains, yarn over, draw through 3, chain 1. So we're going to continue all the way down, and you'll have 1 chain left at the end. So you can see just single crochet 2 together, chain 1. Okay, continue it all the way down, and you're going to have 1 chain left, and I'll show you what to do with this last chain. All right, I'm here with my very last chain, and all we're going to do here, just work my single crochet together and a chain, make sure you have that last chain space, is to single crochet. Okay, there's single crochet at the end of every row. So now we have our first row, and row 2 is just going to be a repeating row. So very simple, just what we did before, except you chain 1 at the beginning. Okay, this gets you up to the height of the stitch, and then insert in the first single crochet and the chain space and make that single crochet 2 together. Chain 1 and repeat. Insert into a stitch and into the chain space together. Chain 1, work all the way down this way. Super simple. Single crochet 2 together, chain 1, single crochet 2 together. And you'll know if you've missed the chain space that's happened before. When you get to it, it feels different, looks different, and you're like, wait a minute, and it reminds you, oh, I forgot to chain 1 at the end. Luckily, it doesn't usually happen once you get like the rhythm, but sometimes it does, and then you just have to take it out to that point and keep going. So work all the way down. I'm just kind of working this whole row here. As you can see, doing my single crochet 2 together, nice simple rhythm, and then chaining 1. Okay, all the way down, as long as you have made your blanket, or as wide, I should say, as wide as you have made your blanket. My yarn is not cooperating here, it's getting a little tight, so sorry about that. All right, my yarn does not like to cooperate when I'm filming. I don't know why. I try so hard to make it smooth and easy. It doesn't like it. All right, here we are, last single crochet 2 together and chain 1, and here I am at that last stitch, and it's just going to get that single crochet. Okay, just that one simple stitch there. You're just going to repeat row 2 over and over and over again, as many rows as you need for your blanket, and it will come back together. Always remember that single crochet in the end, and we'll come back together when you get that, and I'll show you how to do the border. All right, when we've ended here, we're going to chain 1 for our border, and our first round is going to be a little different. So single crochet in the first stitch, chain 1, and we're going to single crochet and chain 1, not working the single crochet 2 together. So you can see I'm working into each stitch and then chaining and going over the chain spaces. And I'm going to do that all the way across. All right, when you get to a corner, you just work single crochet, chain 1, and single crochet all in that same corner, and then chain 1 again to turn and get us our side. Stay on the side, you'll single crochet, chain 1, skip a row, single crochet in the next row, chain 1, and continue that. Okay, so you can see we've gone across. I'm going to continue this down here, work my corner, come across, work another corner, and then back up this last side, and then I'll show you how to join. All right, here I am. You can see right here my first single crochet is in this exact corner. Now I've chained 1 here, always don't forget that. And now I'm going to single crochet, chain 1, and I'm going to join with that very first single crochet. Put a slip stitch there because that way it makes a corner just like our other corners. Now turn your work. We're going to turn every time we do a new row or round. Find the chain space and slip stitch. Okay, so this loop is too loose for my liking, so I'm going to tighten it. Now, right into that chain space, I'm going to slip stitch. There we go. That is more like it. Now chain 1. And this is our corner, so I'm going to start with a single crochet. Move my yarn out of the way. And then I'm going to chain 1. Now we're going to start working our stitch pattern. So right here in this single crochet and chain space, we're going to do that single crochet 2 together, chain 1, and again single crochet 2 together, chain 1, and we're going to repeat this all the way down. Now when you get to a corner, find that chain space. Sometimes I get kind of small, so you can see mine here. That's the V of my stitch is right here, and then the chain space is right beside it. And you're going to single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, and then we will move my tail there, chain 1, and we're going to continue. Okay, we'll single crochet, chain 1, work our corner, single crochet 2 together, chain 1 to this corner, and across. Now when you get here again, you just do the same thing we did last time. You'll single crochet, chain 1, and join with a slip stitch, and then you'll turn and repeat. So you're just putting however many rounds you want of that particular stitch pattern. So here's the one that I made here. You can see. Actually, it's kind of dark there. I'm sorry about that, but I started with a lighter color for my first round, and because I had quite a bit of yarn left over for my third skein for my blanket that I made for the sample. And you can see, let me kind of Find a different area here, different corner to show you. And no, I've not woven in my ends yet because I haven't taken all the official photography yet. This is still a work in progress. You can see that I worked my first round and then I would turn each time, and I actually worked 4 rounds total. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And it makes a nice corner, like a very sharp corner, which I wanted. And that texture is really good. No holes. Works out really well. So just make it as wide as you would like it to be and weave in your ends and you're all done.